Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan here. Merry Christmas. We have a major Christmas special video today. We are going over the ladies on The View and exposing the truth. And today we are starting with Whoopi Goldberg and why I believe she should be fired from the show after what she has done. We're going to expose the truth about this sick woman. But before we do, we're going to read the Bible. We're going to pray because God comes first. Amen. Comment amen down below if you believe that. Today's Bible reading is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Amen. So comment amen down below. And now let's jump into the video. So Whoopi Goldberg is now officially facing calls to step down after she lied about that local bakery, which I'm sure you guys remember. And she is just also getting calls to get sued as well after George Stephanopoulos and ABC had to pay Trump's team $15 million plus $1 million in legal fees. Let's tune in.
Staten Island Bakery is hitting back at Whoopi Goldberg after she alleged on The View that they refused to make her dessert for her 69th birthday over her left-wing politics.
I should tell you, Charlotte Russe has no political leanings. And the place that made these refused to make them for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? Oh.
Did you catch that? She spit out the bakery's food on ABC television. You could argue that that is a form of defaming, spitting out their food.
They said that their ovens had gone down, all kinds of stuff, but folks went and got them anyway, which is why I'm not telling you who made them. But can't be because I'm a woman, but perhaps they did not like my pie.
Yeah, I'm not telling you who made them, but we just have their signature cupcakes where everyone knows they're from right in front of me.
Politics. Yeah.
But the bakery is firing back. They say that the reason they couldn't deliver Whoopi's order was due to problems with the building's boiler and not her politics. They even held a news conference with some other New York lawmakers, including Vito Pasella, to clear their good name. Judge, you have strong thoughts about this.
Well, first of all, I have strong thoughts about Whoopi because I think it was about 6 years ago she threw me off the set of The View. There I am because I was supporting Donald Trump.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg cussed out Judge Jeanine because she supports Trump. Cussed her out. Told her to get the F out of here.
Okay, but I should thank her because I was there to talk about my book, which made #1 on the New York Times bestseller. It was a script. You could see the body language there, too.
You haven't changed one bit.
Look at Whoopi.
Okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about it. Oh, my God. Yeah, it was crazy.
Her book's called Liars, Leakers, and Liberals. That's funny.
Yeah, it was crazy. But look, there's no requirement that you identify the name of the bakery explicitly. If you Google Charlotte Russe, there is only one bakery in New York that carries this particular cupcake. And they wanted to pre-order it. She called. She said, it wasn't my gender, it was my politics. How the hell do you know that? They can prove that the oven wasn't working. But the next day it was working, so they were able to sell the cupcakes. So it was a false statement. It was made publicly, and they can sue for damages because it was a lie. It was defamatory. They were subject to contempt.
Yeah, and they look at the cupcakes right in front of her. They're sitting right there. Go, oh, this Charlotte Russe Bakery. Yeah, just this one in this small town. We're not going to tell you the name of it. It's like people are not that stupid.
An unsavory opinion, which is why they held a press conference. That's it.
You have thoughts about this prime time?
So it was a Thursday 2 weeks ago, and I had Johnny call a restaurant near my house to make a dinner reservation for 6:30 for 2 on Saturday night. And I said, all right, Johnny, how'd it go? And he goes, you didn't get it. And I said, what? Because I'm not used to not getting reservations. I said, so what happened? And he goes, well, they said they didn't have enough room for you guys. And I said, well, did you say my name? And he goes, yes, Jesse, I said your name. I said, he goes, I even asked if I could speak to the manager. I spoke to the manager and he said, no, we're not going to give him a table. So immediately I thought I was being discriminated against because I'm Jesse Waters. And now
Olive Garden would never do that.
And now I'm thinking there might just not had enough room And that just might be their policy. It has nothing to do with my politics. But did I go out on Friday and blast the place by name?
Yep.
No. I have more class than that. Dignity? Not so much.
Taylor, you always get in where you want to go, so this conversation's foreign to you. But what are your thoughts about the?
Shut up, Harold.
Well, thank you. I do get in often. Those
whatever.
persuasion skills.
Because it was packed.
Johnny, I'll teach Johnny some. Look, so this press conference happened during our hour, during Outnumbered, and I heard that a bakery is having a press conference. I'm like, what? Since when are we covering a bakery press conference? Did I learn the details? This press conference began by them saying, like, we are the American story. These bakers wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. This was a family business. They worked their whole lives to keep going. The boiler was 60 or 70 years old. It went out. Totally explanatory story. But Whoopi Goldberg, she said, perhaps it was because of my politics. What data point do you have to lead you to believe that? Did you just make that up? The hubris you have, Whoopi, to send out the attack dogs on a family bakery. You have lost all touch with reality. And I agree, defamation here.
Yeah. Also, people who work at bakeries, they wake up at like super early in the morning so they can bake fresh goods for the day. Now, Whoopi Goldberg's also facing calls to step down because, well, she already left Twitter. Remember when she talked crap on Twitter, X?
So it has been a little over a week since Elon Musk took over Twitter, and the place is it's a mess. He's already called back some of the workforce he fired a few days ago. He's putting his $8 charge for blue check verification on hold. First it was going to be $20, now it's going to be $8. He also suspended Kathy Griffin for impersonating him on a parody account, which has started a free Kathy hashtag to trend. I'm
Yeah, let's defend Kathy Griffin now. That's what we should all be doing.
I'm getting off. I'm getting off today because I just feel like, you know, it's so messy. And I'm tired of now having had certain kinds of attitudes blocked and now they're back on. And I'm going to get out. And if it settles down and I feel more comfortable, maybe I'll come back. But as of tonight, I'm done.
Oh, yeah, you're done, Whoopi Goldberg? You're done with Twitter? Why do you hate Elon Musk so much? Judge Giannine revealed the truth about Whoopi Goldberg and about how she cussed her out in the past.
Let's bring in Judge Jeanine Pirro. You already saw her, host of Justice with Judge Jeanine and author of the new book, great new book, Liars, Leakers, and
That's right.
Fools.
And she was over on The View yesterday to promote it. How did it go? Watch this.
I'm 62 years old. There have been a lot of people in office that I didn't agree with, but I have never, ever seen anything like this. I've never seen anybody whip up such hate. I've never seen anybody be so dismissive. Here's my question for you, because you talk about...
You know, these talk shows, by the way, they hold up applause signs. Shouldn't that be against the rules? Oh, I'm going to talk crap on Trump. Hold up applause signs. It's like they're all sheep. They're all sheep.
You talk, I don't have Trump derangement. Let me tell you what I have. I have a lot of... I'm tired of people starting a conversation with Mexicans or liars and rapists.
But you know what's
said that
when
it's
shouldn't
okay.
be here end up murdering the children of Americans.
He also didn't say that. He said Mexico is bringing in some of their worst, who are Mexican, I forget exactly what he said, but he didn't say everyone from Mexico is that.
You know what's horrible? When the president of the United States whips up people to beat the hell out of people. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye, and then on the other side of that timeout, Judge Jeanine was no longer in that chair. What happened?
Okay, so I'm invited to The View to talk about my new book, Liars, Leakers, and Liberals, the case against the anti-Trump conspiracy. And, you know, the publisher said, you want to go to The View? I said, of course I'll go to The View. I like Whoopi. I like them. I have no problem talking about my book. So I go there. And, you know, the first segment was relatively calm. And, you know, I got the transcript. And one of the things I said was, one of the things we need now, we need people to talk to people people who ostensibly hate each other. It's time we sat down and had a conversation. And Whoopi, interrupted and said, now? Oh, I'm so glad. But anyway, that was almost prescient. The second segment, after some small talk, I mean, we had, I was making small talk. I was, happy to discuss my book. Right? And then we came back and it was, no holds barred. Whoopi got angry, and what the viewing audience, the television audience, didn't see is that they popped up the cover of my book as she pushed off the desk, unplugged her mic, and then stormed off the set. So I'm there saying, I'm in television. I said, I don't think this segment's over, but I think she just left, Janine. I think it's over. So I take off my own mic, and then you have to go down the stairs. I go down the stairs, and she's right there. And I said something like, Whoopi, I spent my whole life fighting for victims because we had talked about rapes and all that. And she said to me, as she got up in my face, and I read somewhere someone said, well, you should have kept walking. I couldn't walk by her. She was at the bottom of the stairs. She says, F you, F you. And then I said, did you just say F you? And then she said, get the F out of this building, get the F out of this building. So I'm there, and I'm like, okay.
And you didn't do anything to
Look at that hideous tattoo she has, and that ugly dress. That's gotta be some form of humiliation. That's the ugliest outfit I've ever seen in my life.
provoke anybody there?
No, you can ask the people that I was with. I mean, she was nuts going off the set, and then when I walked down, and so as I started walking out the building, so this woman is yelling behind me, "Get the F out of this building."
Whoopi Goldberg cussing out one of her guests because of her political views? I mean, what a joke. This woman should get fired immediately. Step down, Whoopi. Step down, please. Wow, guys. Pretty crazy update today about Whoopi Goldberg. Let me know your thoughts down below. Should she get fired? Let me know your thoughts. Take care. God bless. And Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you guys soon.